in this program, I already have the scanner and the while loop set up. I also have the prompts for the two whole numbers, and I'm grabbing those, and I've got my print line ready to go here where I print out the results. And I ask them if they want to do more addition, grab the answer, take it to lowercase, and if that's no, then I'm going to change, go again to false, and go through the while loop again. And then finally, once I exit out of that while loop, I'm going to just print goodbye so that I know that I'm out of it. So now here comes the easy part, and that's setting up the method. So I need to create a method that returns an int, and it takes in two ints, and it's going to be called add2. So I need my method signature line, which is going to be public static, and then my return type, which will be int, followed by the method name. Right away, I go ahead and I put in my parentheses and my opening and closing brackets. As I said in the instructions, we're going to pass in two numbers to it, and those are captured in our num1 and our num2 variables up there in our main method, but I can call them anything I want in my local method. So I'm going to call them int a and int b. Again, Eclipse is complaining because I have a return type here, but I don't have the return statement. So I'm going to simplify this all into one line. And that's it for my method. So now I need to go up here to my main method and call my add2 method and pass in the values to it. So I could do this several different ways. I could capture the results into an int variable and print that out. I have a space right here for it so that I can print it out. So the result of add2 is an int, that's the return type, so I have to have an int variable to capture that. So let's run it like this. Please enter a whole number. And then it'll ask me if I want to do more addition. And you can see the results are printing out each time, and finally we'll say no. Now let me show you one other way to print this out. This way certainly works, but you can also call this inside of our print line statement. And this method will work as well. So let's run it again. So two different ways here. This is method one way to print it out, capturing it inside of a variable and then printing out the variable or using that variable. The other method is just calling the method inside where I'm going to use it to print it out with. So both those methods work. You can see our method itself, very simple. Just take the two numbers and add them together. And we're calling it each time we go through the while loop until the answer is no, and then we exit out of the while loop. So this is one potential solution for the problem.